Yes, most definitely. When it comes to festive season, we get excited. There are a lot of pressures. We want to shop. We have money. We want to party. We want to listen up. We want to really relax. And there are certain pressures that comes with that. Naturally, as human beings, we lower our guards, especially when we want to interact with people, because we don't want to portray ourselves as batho ba ba stiff.
Yeah.
Re batla re nna approachable. Re rekelwe di-drink.
Okay.
Yeah, and like I said earlier, le bogologolong le rona ne re itse gore ha mme a nkgana ha gare ga ngwaga, mme a go tla go tsena festive o ithela e ka re go nna botokanyana, di-chances tsa gore ke dumelwe
He's brave enough to say it on
di
camera.
nna ko godimo.
Welcome to Moving Humanity Forward podcast. My name is Kathy Malajani. I like to tell people that I'm the village girl from Ramotso. I also like to tell people that I'm #CuriousKath because I have so very many questions. Now it's the festive season in Botswana, and this season becomes quite a problem in so many ways because in this season, so much is happening. It's so busy. And my guest said earlier that, we just lower our guards so much with regards to expenditure. He also said something else. We'll see if he will share that with us a little later. But let me tell you who I have in our studio today, okay? I have somebody who is actually a corporate investigator. He's a digital forensics specialist. He is a cybersecurity entrepreneur, and he is founder and managing director of eDetectives Pty Limited. It's a leading licensed investigations, digital forensics, as well as cyber incident response firm that was established back in 2013. Now, my guest has led major investigations, this being into cybercrime, into fraud, into corruption, into insider threats, and organized crime. This is across Botswana as well as across the SADC region. He's worked with mines, he's worked with banks, regulators, insurers, as well as government institutions. My guest is also the founder of Scam Detect. This is Botswana's first community-driven anti-scam and fraud reporting platform. And this particular platform is going to help the public, banks, and regulators detect scams early, and then also be sure to preserve digital evidence. You want that evidence as and when you are recuperating from the scam that will have happened. My guest is internationally trained cybersecurity and forensic professional, as well as a public anti-fraud educator, and he goes by the name Douglas Sekweng. A very, very good afternoon to you. Welcome to Moving Humanity Forward, Douglas.
Thank you very much. What a big profile. The way you were saying it, the way you...
Ke very serious,
Ke ipotsa gore,
Hey, ke na le ba ba tona mo studio.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for welcoming me to your studio.
Thank you so much for being in studio. And I want to see if you're going to be brave enough to say this in the cameras now, what you said earlier. For a festive season, right? There's something about the festive season where we all want to be merry, we want to have fun. There's a certain looseness in the air, right? And it's not just with our money.
Yes, most definitely. When it comes to festive season, we get excited. There are a lot of pressures. We want to shop. We have money. We want to party. We want to listen up. We want to really relax. And there are certain pressures that comes with that. Naturally, as human beings, we lower our guards, especially when we want to interact with people, because we don't want to portray ourselves as batho ba ba stiff.
Yeah.
Re batla re nna approachable. Re rekelwe di-drink.
Okay.
Yeah, and like I said earlier, le bogologolong le rona ne re itse gore ha mme a nkgana ha gare ga ngwaga, mme a go tla go tsena festive o ithela e ka re go nna botokanyana, di-chances tsa gore ke dumelwe.
He's brave enough to say it on
Di nna
camera.
ko godimo.
But if nobody's been talking to me throughout the year and nobody talks to me at Festive, I should just pack up my bags and go
you want to go on that holiday.
I should just go home right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about some of the scams. So that's the energy that we have, right, Renal? That excitement, that I want to be cool, Stevie, right?
Yes.
But that also now comes with quite a number of challenges, right? Mo Botswana, we've seen an increase of cybersecurity threats. We've seen an increase of the digital technologies, which are really meant to, assist our lives. There's always going to be loopholes, and we've seen more and more of those in Botswana. So talk to me about some of the common types of scams that you've seen. I know of one where somebody will send you a message and it looks like it's an e-wallet. And then they call you and say, hey, I sent money to you by accident. Please send me that money. And then you send them your money and that's how they scam you.
Correct.
That's one of the ways. Take me through others.
Naturally, especially that particular scam that you're talking about.
Yeah.
Naturally, when it comes to festive season, we send our parents money.
Yeah.
And it's natural that sometimes we can make a mistake and send a wrong person.
Yeah.
And when you receive a call like that, especially this season, it's a genuine request gore motho go romeletse madi ka phoso o thoka gore wa buse kanto gore o busa gago ga o buse o mo romella gago. So scammers also know that when it comes to this period of the year, people's guards are lowered. People have money, want to spend their money, they want to shop, and because of the internet, like you say, people, instead of going on those trips, they can now do online shopping.
Yeah.
And there's lots of fake online shops. Tse ileng gore go bewa dithako tse dinte, di-makeup tse dinte, di-entertainment e leng gore le wena ga o lebana gore taba go bona nna yalo ko gae. You want to shop and buy online go tota gore within a week, within 2 weeks. Kante that shop is fake. Because I saw you just get pictures here and there, make an online shop and then advertise. And then people will just select. That's how people are scammed. Also, this season, because the salary the normal budget extra cash. That extra cash. That extra cash people wants to apply for quick loans. Stress they approve you. And that's where now they become those fake loan applications. Application na gore ipushe ka bonako o thoka gore o ntshe bonthabong. Ha ile gore wa apply let's say 20,000 ba gore ba re nyame o thoka gore o romele processing fee ya 2.5. Le wena you be like you do 2.5 and within 24 hours, within 48 hours I get my 20. And batho ba gore ba re no tata gape wa busa ha loan is na go approve ke gone ha ile gore those fake loan applications le tsone di nna teng. Also travels. How this season we want to travel, we want to go on those holiday trips, and we are looking for cheaper packages. But you can go to Cape Town, fly to Cape Town, and Boroko, 10,000 with your loved one. We put 10,000 from a consumer. We're not feeling a save.
It's a good deal.
It's a very good deal. Possible. You do. Wa duela gore nya ke a Cape Town ka mosogare kana ke tseditswe ke batho le tsone tsa di hotel ta bo go no this package e leng gore if you subscribe to it you can go to any hotel, you get a 50% discount, but for this card to get it you have to pay 10,000 upfront. You pay 10,000 upfront wena o lebeletse gore boroko bone ba go ja bokae wa bona discount ya bokae go tibile for a whole year. You get excited, you buy those packages. They're bogus. It's just scammers scamming people. Trading platforms, your cryptos, your trading platforms. People get excited. People want quick money.
Yeah.
You want to increase your 5,000 or 10,000 within 24 hours. and they convince you that the easiest and fastest way ke trading platform. O bona a tsentse a super screenshot sa gore o withdraw 20,000, o withdraw 13,000, o withdraw 50,000. Ke ntse ke bona some even celebrities posting kana re ka re di-celebrity kana social media influencers le bona o bona a tsentse nnetane o bona gore screenshot se ka re ke sa a Betway kana a trading platform gore o casha bokae. You get excited, you want to also join, o tsenya madi a go kante go gona ka o jewa. So there are lots of scams when it comes to this season. We call it the silly season. Yes.
Okay. So, and all of these have appeared in Botswana?
Yes.
Every one of the ones you're talking about?
Yes, most definitely.
Yo.
You want to go on a holiday, right?
Hey.
You are vulnerable to that already because you want to go on a holiday and a cheaper one for that matter.
Maybe like our save, I can save.
You want to shop online. Quick.
Okay, quick. Let's try go through some of these. I know one of them you were mentioning earlier, Hore. KYC.
Yes.
And that's how you are now giving them your information. That's how a lot of people are scammed.
Yes.
Where money has been taken directly from their bank account.
Correct.
So take me through some of the tips on how we can be aware, right? So take me through all of the ones that you've given me, but let's start with the 1 year bank fraud, right? I think I've seen messages where banks are saying, we'll never call you and ask for your details over the phone. So I don't know if that's already the tip, but just give us tips. If you're shopping online, check the HTTPS. If you're doing, take us through that.
Yes. With shopping online, the HTTPS is standard, right?
Yeah. What is that?
Speak
to somebody who doesn't know what.
Let's say to check if the URL address o shop mo gone.
I don't really ditlhaka tse di kwadilweng go godimo ga
tota ebile they don't land rotere mo Facebook bontsi ba rona.
Okay.
So ba ke gone go ba re latelang teng ba dira that fake advert on Facebook. We shared a report from Facebook just a week ago, which was from 2024. A report there, Meta, the company now Facebook. 10% of their revenue is from fake adverts. That is scam.
Hey, so when are they taking that money?
Yeah. Obviously, because it's an advertising platform.
Everybody boost that advert there,
so
Facebook and
Facebook we read over a billion pool from revenue. Yeah, but the fake adverts. These people are really serious. They invest in making sure that they can lure you guys.
They invest in it.
So Facebook shop where you advertise. Hela o bona o simolla hore o click sa para gore o click gore o reke ebe go divertela to a different platform go eleng gore ya no ba batla gore o to duele teng ba go bontshe neta go gone go eleng gore ya no you have to be careful. You need to do your due diligence o check gore go na le mo go bitsang domain.
Okay.
O tsa leina la domain go re aka ke le e-detectives, right? Our domain is edetectives.co.bw. FNB ki FNB Botswana.co.bw. So if you can take that domain and verify mo go bitswang ko di domain address listing. It's a public platform. You can search gore domain name ya ga mang. A me o teng ona le di address wa exist. Hela o ka bona ile gore ga e match ga o tlhaloganye nnetana teng ga gona go ka ela tidisang teng o itse hela gore you have been defrauded. E go isa go sele.
So that's the first thing you can do. Make sure gore di a match.
Di a match. Also ga o letswa ke FNB o letswa ke Orange. Make sure gore o tsa number e go letsa. And then wena bo sinka ya e o itseng ile ya your bank. Because we all know gore banka me na le number e ke tholang ke ba tshwara mo go yona ha o banka le bona. We all know helpline ya telco service provider e ke dirisa ga di tsenye dingaro ke bo 1333 ke bo 123 wa letsa hela bo check gore ke ntse ke leditswe ke number ke ya re ke dire KYC me ke romele sennan ne ke re ke thole gore a ke yone a le na le KYC neta le le dirang a mme le na le promotion e ntseng yana e le dirang ke sone step sa bobedi se leng gore o ka verify ka sone ha se tsianong o defraudilwe kana o se tso rometse ka phoso kana o no a ithagana wa itumela.
Wait, we'll get to that of what to do when you've been scared. I just want you to go through the travel packages, got all of the different ones. What are some of the things that we can do? We want to travel, okay? We didn't save, okay? So now I want to go to Mauritius and hagina my idea in 10,000 for a return with 3 nights accommodation, bed and breakfast. It's God sent. Just came down for me.
Yes. I go wanna Kathy. When you want to travel to Cape Town, travel Santa KE. It's either Air Botswana, Air Link. Directly communicate with them. Do you have a special?
Do you have this package?
Do you have this package? Do you have special alone? If the person claims or they have negotiated bigger discounts with, you can also confirm with them. There is this agent who claim or opasa special on behalf of you. Especially allow a middleman. How can a middleman a better discount than the?
In fact, you would rather top up their
markup, because they have to make money in the first place. So it's better to go direct. Go direct to Air Botswana if you want to travel with Air Botswana. Go direct to Air Link if you want to travel with Air Link, and then talk to your hotel direct. And then the nationally known or internationally known platforms like your booking.com. Those are the ones that can give you a discount. And those discounts, let's only be dinale iloriki reward ya gore o setse o kile wa idirisa le baka. Because you are a repeating customer. O setse o gather certain points tse leng gore ra di go ha le booking.com gore o kile wa dirisa platform ya rona go book. Ke tsone di promotion tse o ka di tsang, but le tsone ha o di tsa make sure gore exactly ke tse di tswang ko those companies. How would the the retail, your Choppies, your Safalan, your Spa, because let's when this time around, the competition, the promotion, it's about metselo, communicate with them directly.
Check for yourself.
Check for yourself. Or Spa, Choppies, go and no lead. I make him net on a competition. Maybe they have another competition normally. Babitsa mongwe le mongwe ba re tankwa re dira selection mongwe le mongwe a lebile leina le le duleng ke la ga semamma ga o letswe ka se phiring gote o winne tsala me mampempe hela o bona gote mampempe ha ile zengwe go ka to tseleletse competition me re go pa te kwano ka moso ise mo go tung o winne me anong gore re go romelele madi a gago re romelele
no, that one, that's the one that I always find difficult. Why are you to go romeless thing? I can win, so send me what I've won, you know.
They do it in a way where they engage you without you realizing that you are sending something to them.
Oh, so what you give?
So they will be like, yes, they will be like, dialer *123# dialer. How to be very isupa bukai ubua madi a ga gona le yone go tswa ba re tsenya number e goreng ke gone a ka re bata gore re bata gore re go romelele madi wena. They are making you do a transaction without you realizing that you are doing a transaction. Kana you are giving them your credentials without you realizing gore you are giving them access to your banking details.
What about public Wi-Fi's? Is that not also something that causes problems in Botswana in terms of scams?
Yes, it does, but because that one it takes. You
have to have the expertise.
You have to have the expertise to hack. You have to have the equipment to do that. And it's not a cheap equipment. Yes, they do invest, but Botswana the public platforms are not already have free Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
You are able normal phones say phone tsa malatsing a di na le security features se leng gore tebe di go bolelela gore your network is not safe.
So what tips can you give somebody who is using public Wi-Fi or does have to use it at some point?
When you use public Wi-Fi, never do confidential or sensitive transactions.
Okay, so don't go online. In terms of your banking, don't do online. Don't
do online transactions.
Don't do transactions that are confidential.
O ka view the status hela wa check the message.
Check tsa gago,
but don't go simola tsenya the password because go na le mo go bitsang man in the middle attack we leng gore now my device ke dirisang to hack. It is the one leng gore it's in the middle of your transaction between your device and the Wi-Fi modem. So now all the information that you punch on your device passes through my gadget and I'll be able to capture that information and then use it later to connect.
This is Moving Humanity Forward podcast. We're talking about scams and fraud that happen, especially during the festive season. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Kama executive e rekisa di conference halls e na le conference e tona e leng gore e tshwara batho ba ba kana 800 people e be na le di conference tse dingwe tse dinyenyane di le 4 mme se di harologana ka di size. Di Kukama executive e na le maroko a mantsi e na le maroko a le 32 mo maroko a 32 di executive di 16 di standard di 16 all in all is 32. Di Kukama executive e tshwara batho ba bantsi ba ba tswang dikgaolong ba ba tswang bogaborone kana batho ba bojanala. Di price tsa rona tsa di hotele di standard tsa rona ke 500 pula, di executive tsa rona ke 1130 pula. Re na le restaurant re na le dining ko batho ba jelang teng, re na le bara re na le bara e combine le restaurant. You buy your food, you stay there o go jela teng ko bareng kana ba tla go jela ko dining ela. Ha o batla megala ya rona ke 6540 420 box 228 Tsabong. Re mo Bogosing ward mo along the road ya main road ya rona o tswa Gaborone. Di Kukama executive hotels.co.bw.
Welcome back. This is Moving Humanity Forward podcast. That's how you find us on YouTube, on LinkedIn, as well as on TikTok. And then if you're looking for us on Facebook, just type MHF podcast. Now, my guest goes by the names Douglas Sekweng, and he's talking to us about scams and fraud, especially on cyberspace and using digital technologies, things that are meant to make our life easy. Really, this season, we get a little bit too excited, and these things which normally make our lives easy can often become the source of our worst nightmares. Now, Douglas, we were talking about some of the scams that are common in Botswana. We were talking about what it is that we've seen, right? So you didn't mention anything that everything you spoke about is things that have been happening here in the BW. So let's talk now in terms of organizations, in terms of companies and corporate. First of all, let's start off by saying, how are they impacted? Because a lot of the examples you were giving were now to just the everyday man on the street. Let's talk now the organizations and big companies.
Yes, with organizations and companies, the biggest damage is reputational damage.
Yeah.
Most definitely, you're a big company, let's say like Choppies, Orange, or FNB, or whatever bank, and go do this scam, go do your brand. you are suffering that reputational damage.
Yeah.
Santa, you're going to receive lots of complaints. Setšhaba se ngwangwarega goreng le di-report goreng kana keno ke tsieditswe ke batho ba re ke ba lona, ke tsieditswe ke batho ba re ke ba lona. Kgantele go lose trust mo setšhabeng. Ba itsaela gore ga o banka ko boketekete, ga o inšora ko boketekete, ga o dirisa telco boketekete, ko wa tseelwa madi, wa utswelwa madi. So the biggest is reputational damage. Sa bobedi ke yone increase in complaints. Sa boraro loss of madi, because the moment di customer di tsamaya di ya ko e leng goreng di fila goreng brand ba teng bo solid bo a ba sireletse, go raya gore you are losing business. So the company di suffer gone go. Also regulation, the regulator like your NBFIRA, your BOCRA, your FIA, dia force ebile dia mandate goreng di customer tsa bone ba hand license ba report ba sireletse setšhaba. So ha ile gore setšhaba se tsietswa thata yo using your brand, maybe le ga o tse kgato epe, the regulator is forced to take action. Action e ka nna go fine, e ka nna go penalize. And ke itemogetse gape gore e ka re setšhaba le sone ga ba itse goreng ba na le dithata tseo tsa goreng ga ba tsieditswe go dirisitswe kompone nngwe, mme se kompone e be sa dire sepe go leka go ba sireletsa, ba ka reporta kompone ya go nna le ko regulatoreng. So from the business perspective, also they ba gometswa ko gone goreng regulator a ba tumela ba re a re wena ga go neetse license ya gago ga o tlhokomele setšhaba, ga o sireletse setšhaba. So ke nngwe tse e leng goreng businesses di a di suffer. Yes.
So those are some of the things that would make you lwena o le company le organization gore o tsibogele dikgang tse re buang ka tsone, because lwena wa itse gore you've got a dog in the fight, right?
Yes.
You do have something at stake. Reputation is a very, very important thing. And I wonder though, in terms of getting scammed, because I know I've seen and heard of reports, but they just never really become public where the actual company is the one being scammed or hacked into.
Yes.
These do happen in Botswana.
Most definitely. Ebile di dintsi mo maso, ebile tseo le go reportwa ga ba di reporte go regulatoreng.
Yes.
Ba ta go rona re le detectives, because we do corporate investigation, we do digital forensic investigation. Ba ta re le mo ga le gore le go reporta go regulatoreng ga ba report. Ba re thuse re hekilwe information yotlhe ya di customer tsa rona e lotetswe, ga te re duele di bitcoin tse kana gore re e golle, kana ga te re duele ransom. So go ntse yalo the company they are hacked, they are vulnerable, and data protection is similar from them taking their customers serious and their data serious, and securing their data, securing their clients' data, and also investing in security mo go bone. Se sengwe se re se itemogetseng ntse re dira this forensic investigations ke gore e ka re security se ta ko morago, ga senke se tsengwa in the exco.
It's not made a priority really. Ke dilo tsa ko mafatsheng,
ebile gape gate ke dilo tsa ba IT koreng exco le board the clueless, they bontsi ba bone ga nke ba leka go tsenya mo board packing gore go discussiwe how they protect their cyber infrastructure, how they protect their data. So cyber security anong ga sa thole e leng gore e tlogelwa ba IT, ga se thole e leng gore e tlogelwa ba go tase ba go teng ke bone di user le rona re le bogogi as managers, CEOs, board members, we should be discussing gore ha gona le incident hanga go ha se kae re na le another parastatal ne re thusa maloba re lemogile gore incident e le sena go diragala, the board itsile a week after. Mme kana ditshwetso tse dingwe di tshwanela go gore di rebolwe ke yone board, di rebolwe le ke yone CEO. Yaanong ha CEO go mo tsaya beke gore a itse gore company ya gagwe e hekilwe ebile go utswilwe information e setse e tetse ko mahatsheng a kgakala, go dia le gone gore nka be ba ne ba ka tsiboga kana go irileng ba hemela setšhaba kana information ya setšhaba nako e santse e le teng ka gore ga re ba itse gore ga go nna le incident what are the first things that they should do, who should be responsible, who should do what, and when should they report. Yes.
Okay, so I think we've touched a little bit on companies, and now want to speak to what should happen when someone discovers fraud, right? In fact, because we've been speaking on companies and organizations, maybe let's start there to say what would be the thing to do. It's just starting with an organization if it is the one being hacked, and then an organization if their customers are the ones being hacked. What should be done?
For organizations, don't engage the hackers.
Because normally they will be, the ransomwares.
Yes. The ransom message, ransom note, your data is compromised. Re tshware go bokete jana, re duele jana. Information.
So you're saying don't do it.
Don't engage the hackers.
Why?
Because the moment you engage them, the more they give you hope that you will be able to recover. And the more you engage them, the more they compromise you further. Either the infrastructure or bathalogane jaanong ba itse gore infrastructure ya go kona leng se samega. We did, if I were to give you an example, we did an investigation 3 years ago where one of big parastatals was hacked, and the hackers at the time wanted to be paid 1 Bitcoin at the time.
Just one?
1 Bitcoin at the time was around 850,000. Bitcoin is
okay.
And then we obviously advised against the entity paying the ransom. We showed them all the evidence. We showed them that there's no decryptor. Engaging the hacker is just enticing them to give them false hope. But because at that particular time, we were only desperate to data back. The client ended up transferring 1 million. But Douglas, na instruction ro hirile agere.
Senda mai.
Bomela reka Bitcoin o duele ho. Immediately ela re sna go duela hacker. Message you mongwe bo go gore data ya lona is worth 20 million. So re batla 5 Bitcoin now. Ona wa lanta ba go entice ba batla go bona gore
ba batla go bona spatch
o ka tobetsa gore motho o ka duela. The moment to tikela sengonyana ba batla mo, they never. What we have also established is that the platform tse di dirang di ransom, because malatsing a go motho go house it's really a technical person go ka tsenela mo interneteng gore ke reka ransomware. You can buy it as a service. You can buy a virus. You can buy
a Trojan horse.
So you can buy a ransomware. And once those 3 drilling, once you buy them, gaena a decryptor key. Because they have a disha. Dina le mo go ting a teaser key. Se ile gore e tabe ile gore ke e tabeng e ka entizer client e compromise gore o mo gogele. O tabo mara re ta go bontsha gore ke tshwere go key e ka lotollang data ga. Tisa go no file nyana ya 5 MB go bontsha. O tabo tisa e lotetsweng eo ore e key ha ba e lotola ba ro a bona. Gore ke lotolle data yotlhe yana ntsamadi. Ke gona ha ileng gore engaging the hackers becomes more dangerous because they will never decrypt your data. Because once they decrypt your data, gora re ga sa thole ba ka thola ba ja sepe. Me anong jaaka ke bua kare ga di o di decryptor for new ransomwares. Because it's on to ransomware itswe ebe yanong di security specialist di tsaya di a go dira what is called reverse engineering go bona gore ngo ba ka develop a decryptor key. So decryptor tse di teng ke tsa di ransomware tse di kgologolo tse di go morago tse di sa bonong go nna teng. Di cyber security specialist di studies di dira reverse engineering ga ba hella ba develop a key. For new ones, don't pay. It is only a teaser. e leng gore ya go lotolla a smallanyana file go ntsha pelo, and the moment you pay they will want more, and that's it, you will have lost. So that's why really they should don't engage.
So but then in terms of backup and security, what should you have done beforehand? Like, how safe can we be? And just quickly, I know there's a whole lot that we should and can be doing, but just take us through real quick how often we should be backing up. Should we have cloud service somewhere? What should we do?
Every day we should back up. Every day we should back up with platforms selling what have different cloud storages, different data centers in different locations, so that when your other data is compromised, at least for business continuity, another backup, you can get another backup. So you process loads of data on daily basis, backup on daily basis, because the moment you are compromised, you are going to lose that daily data wa go recover ye ko morago ya letsatsi le le hitileng. But if that information ya daily is very critical, take a bank for example, that data is very sensitive and very critical and very vital to the running of the economy. So they cannot afford to back up after a week, after a month. They have to back up every minute, every hour. So they have to back up and use different big backup systems, cloud storage, and there are different organizations that provide those backup systems. And also, because from our experience, the client is already even their backup is compromised. So there have to be security measures in place from who protect the gadget, who protect the receiver, who protect the network, who protect the backup. So security should be different layers altogether.
And then real quick, in terms of the employees, because you've mentioned how, this, whatever happened and it took a week for Exco to know.
Yes.
Right? How important is it for everyone, not just the IT guys, but everyone, top to bottom in an organization, to actually be on board with security, the measures, what to do, and so on and so forth?
The weakest link in any organization is the human being, the human factor, the people who use the data. And the strongest link of security can also be human factor. We need to train our people. As long as me wa receptionist, me wa cleaner, anal access to your network, anal the password, they need to know. I had another incident in South Africa where a fraudster came with a USB stick. Aba nela me cleaner le access to every office. Leone ya CEO tota ma cleaner. Amara re tshwara sticky system. Go floor 4. O ntsenyetse mo computer engwe le engwe o ka yo gaufi le one. Floor 4 ine ile Exco ya senior management. Tsenya sticky, and that's how the organization got compromised, because she didn't know the implications. And if you just give a 1,000 pula or a 1,000 pula tsa o ntsenyetsa sticky se mo computer engwe le engwe o ka e bonang ko leveling e leng gore o itse gore ke yone ya Exco. Le bone hela le Exco management kana senior management ba itse gore computer ga ntse yana ga nka bona sengwe se e leng gore ga se connectilwe ga ke a se toela, ga nka bona email e leng gore e tae ka re ke ya me miss ya me ke ka check kae. So everyone has to be alert. And ebile the funny part kana the unfortunate part, bone ba reng ba go godimo, when they are compromised go thata gore ba report ba itsisi ba go tase, because go thabisa dithong gore organization e compromised because of me, ka go thoka kitso ke le mogolwane. So the most proactive thing they can do is just to call for training. Workshop nyana hela ya a day ile management ba rutiwe gore cyber security kana cyber crime, these are the incidents tse di teng, these are the targets, this is how you get scammed. Because malatsing a go tlouna tsone di-email tsa bogogi di be di dirisiwa go ga di-instruction ba ba ko tlase e le di-scammer e se bogogi. Yes.
All right. I know time just always runs away. So let's now move to the individual. What should I do once I've realized I just got scammed?
Don't engage the scammer any further.
Okay. So I shouldn't call them and say, my guy,
because the moment to super no gore ebile o lemogile yaanong o ira gore a iphithele go heta. Normally ha motho a santse a itse gore ke mo iteile ebile ga ise a lemoge go bo wa iketa o le ene they lower their guards. They relax. And that's how it becomes easy for the law enforcement and others to catch them, because
so now once you engage them, you're taking away that advantage.
You are taking away that advantage. So they'll engage them further.
Okay.
And also report immediately.
Yeah.
At the moment you report
to who?
Right now to the law enforcement.
Okay.
And also to we have built a platform. From COE detectives, because we've been doing investigations for over 10 years. We developed on a platform Scam Detect. That evidence o ka senda mo teng o supa gore ke skimilwe ke number ai kana ke email address kana ke shop ya boketekete ya link e kana ke leina le bokana bo tsenya bosupi ba teng, because ka moso ha ba tshwere di account tsa bone di freezitswe gote me anong re batla o busetse batho ba ba skimileng madi o kgone ithela le gore yana ngwana ha o kgone go busetsa go ka gore bosupi ga bo me ha o repotile mo Scam Detect o kgone go bua o re ya o ta go rona gore Scam Detect nkile ka reporta mahala mo go lona ke kopa le mphe information e also go thusa yana le one company, because ha ile gore o reporta mo Scam Detect company number 1 yone le one e subscribe le mo Scam Detect ba kgone go bona immediately gore number e le e diriswa go scama di customer tsa rona, ba kgone go e blocka, ba kgone go e blacklist immediately, ba kgone go initiate investigation bone, because we tell di banka tse le di telco company ba na le their fraud units, ba kgone go ring ba initiate investigation immediately.
So if you don't in fact you're actually answering a question ya gore kante why are always e ka re batho ba ba dirisang a certain network di number tsa teng ba scam wa bona, but then you realize if we don't report, how is that network ever going to know?
Yeah. Me anong ja ka re bua re kana there was that gap, because o tabo se itse gore o report ka e o setšhaba. Me anong ha re le platform re le Scam Detector kwa ke gone go di scamming ha ke reportile teng service provider ra o ta bona ka bonako le ba bangwe ba ba iseng ba scamiwe yaanong ba kgone go checka go verify gore e tabera no number e go letsa kana ha shop e go letsa e gore re shop boketekete o tabo se yana go Scam Detector mme ke checke gore mme ha motho a re ke nna ke batla go biletsa interview mme gore ke go biletsa interview go gore o duele boka o ya ko Scam Detector a checka gore mme number e ke aga Keith o kgone o ithela le gore e kila reportwa ke o mongwe a le ko maunga re ile na Keith o kila no ka yo a bo bona gore gore Keith yo kwa fraudster. So go tell the company re build the platform it will be a central fraud intelligence network, both for the companies by industries and for the public. The public can use it to do due diligence, to do verification. The public can report for free. Ha ba tshejwe la le sepikizo re ba ite ba ngongore gore gona lo ngwe kila re nthusa go recover a ba wa ntsela madi le nna. So ya rona e setšhaba se reporta free. Di company ke tsone tse leng gore re tabere di lopa bonyenyane nyana gore
so le nthusa jang ke no kile ke mo thamfone tsa nthare ke re KYC kante ya no re transaction o tsere madi aka le nthusa jang
go reporta hela ka bogone go a leta organization e leng gore go ne go diriswa brand ba yo
so banka
kana telco kana retail ha le ke bo chopisi ke bo spa le bone ba kgone go bona gore go ra re gona le scheme se dirisang netane ya rona ke and then also tsatsi le go thusa le di-law enforcement go thusa le di-regulator ya go itse gore he go na le di-scam tse di amang company gore a re me re bue le company ya gore make sure gore o thusa batho kana o compensate batho ba because bothatswa ke ba gago ga e le gore le wena ga wa tsaya tshwetso so le wena tsatsi le e leng gore motho o a tshwara yanong gate batho ba busetswa madi o ipeetse bosupi ba go sente o itse gore o ka botsa bogautshwane. Yes.
Okay, time is not on our side, so let's do this. Ke tlo go kopa gore o bolelle viewer wa MHF podcast gore ba go tshwara kae o kgotsa ba bona scam detect kae.
Yes.
How can they find this app, or where do they, report this fraud? How do we do that, and where can we get more information?
Yes, number ra rona ebile motho thata batho ba ite ba re a ke ya mapodisi ke 3-1-1-7-1 3-1-1-1-1-7-1 o kgona o ka letsa anytime Monday to Friday from 9 to 5 o ka reporta scam go tabe gona le officer e leng gore tabe ka go thusa ya go capturela report ya gago mo Facebook e bitswa hela go Scam Detect Africa. You follow the page re tabe re nna re bua ka di-scam tse di teng tse di nnang teng tse di latest re gakolla batho gore ba ka itshireletsa yang le website e bitswa scamdetect.co.bw ke gone go gona le instruction ya gore go ka dirisa platform go ka reporta yang le yone app wa go e tabe go na le ga go teng go to platform to report hela o tobetsa e tabe go isa go platform go e leng gore o ka register o ka reporta o tsenya di-details tsa before ra go launcha in February Scam Detect officially.
Nice.
Sianong re dirile gore le app batho ba ka downloada le app ba reporta that will be ready in January, and also le WhatsApp o tabo ka kgona go reporta yala ka WhatsApp number yala e re o tobetsa yala gore number ya yona ya Scam Detect e tabeng hilo tebe re hela o diala gore hello ebe o batla go reporta eng straight away hela ha o reporta mo WhatsApp automatically tsena go database ya Scam Detect. So setšhaba re se rotloetsa gore please follow us on social media, search for Scam Detect Africa, Scam Detect Botswana, you'll get all the information.
I love this. Douglas loves this country so much. He's making sure that Scam Detect is launched before Valentine's Day, right? So
Yes.
just in time for Lovers' Day. That's it. That's how we close off. Thank you so much, Douglas, for your time this afternoon. And that's how we close off this episode of Moving Humanity Forward podcast. We'll see you next week.